New Breaking Bad show creator, Pluribus, or the nurse. Apple TV. That's it, bro. Come on. Okay. Interesting. Oh. All that hype just for a single donut lick? Bravo, Vince. Nicholas on those donuts must be 99. Biggest troll of 2025. A fly episode. That smiley face is all we've seen from the marketing of. Oh. What do you mean hidden details? That.
It's finally here. The first look at Vince Gilligan's mysterious new show, Pluribus, shot in Albuquerque and starring Ray Seahorn. And I did find one hidden connection to the Breaking Bad universe. Let's take a look. Better Call Saul Hidden Details will return next week as planned, and I wasn't expecting to do another video before then, but I couldn't help talk about this. And I've got 5 details you might not know. This has been a long time coming. News first broke right before Better Call Saul ended that Vince was pitching a new show, once again produced by Sony Pictures Television and by his Highbridge Productions, which up until now had only done Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It didn't take long for Apple TV Plus to land the show with a 2-season order and perhaps a budget of around $15 million an episode.
Damn.
And I'm guessing we can expect 10 episodes a season, although the first season might have 9. All we knew at the time is that it would be a blended, grounded genre drama, whatever that means, and star Ray Seahorn as a hero rather than an anti-hero like Walter White or Saul Goodman. For Breaking Bad, Vince wanted to center the show around an anti-hero to be different, but now that anti-heroes seem to be the norm, he wanted to be different again and go the opposite way. The writers' room worked on season 1 in 2023, but with about 2 episodes left, they were interrupted by the Writers Guild of America strike, eerily similar to what happened with the first season of Breaking Bad. With Breaking Bad, they just dropped those last 2 episodes, which helped save many characters' lives. But this time, rather than cutting the season short, they waited it out, resumed writing, and filmed in 2024 from about February through September. The other details that dripped out over time were the show takes place in Albuquerque, which fueled rampant speculation that this was a show about Kim from Better Call Saul. But Vince told us Ray will be playing a very different character who is not Kim Wexler, and that there's no overlap with the Breaking Bad universe that he can see. There's also some filming done in Spain. It's a fun, mild sci-fi series that takes place in the present day, although the world changes very abruptly in the first episode. So it always sounded like this show could be closer to Vince's X-Files roots than anything Breaking Bad related. He famously warned us there's no crime and no methamphetamine. I guess that also means no law?
Enough about law.
Around the beginning of filming, a second cast member was announced. Carolina Wydra is an optimistic young woman named Anna. She has appeared on Sneaky Pete as Bryan Cranston's girlfriend, and his character's name was Vince. She's more known for many other shows, but this should be her breakout role. The crew has many familiar names from the Breaking Bad universe. With Marshall and Paul, both of whom I'm going to talk about in my next video, we can expect gorgeous Better Call Saul style cinematography that is sure to be snubbed by the Emmys. The show already has an intimacy coordinator, so this could be a sexier show than previous ones. And that's all we knew until this teaser popped up with the tagline, "Happiness is contagious." The teaser is unfortunately only 25 seconds long, but right at the start we see a Maryland state flag. Is this ground zero for contagious happiness? It kind of looks like a school, and I can sort of see a character here, but it's too blurry. And check it out. This pink bear has got to be a Breaking Bad Easter egg. Vince threw us one bone. Gross. But these boxes of donuts are from Sandy Pony Donuts, a real place in Delaware, Virginia, and Maryland. So combining that with the Maryland flag gives us a location of either Annapolis or Dewey Beach. This feels important, and seeing their social media and website reinforces that we're in the present day. And there's the ominous smiley face, similar to what we saw in the teaser countdown. Then we're given the official name of the show for the first time and the release date in November. Many people have heard the word pluribus from the motto on the Great Seal of the United States. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. So it's intriguing that the I in Pluribus is a 1. Beyond that, we learned more cast members. Carlos Manuel Vezga, who I think was licking the donuts, Miriam Shore, and Samba Shoot, who has a background in comedy. Apple TV Plus has also given us the description, the most miserable person on earth must save the world from happiness. As I speak, Apple is promoting Pluribus with pop-up events at San Diego Comic-Con, and they're giving out Sandy Point donuts, so I'm sure we'll hear more soon. For example, the sign back here says, "Call us, Carol," and the number is 202-808-3981. Here's what you get when you call it.
Hi, Carol. We're so glad you called. We can't wait for you to join us. Dial 0, and we'll get back to you via text message.
Please know your life is your own, Carol. You have agency. That being said, reply.
That sounds like Carolina to me, and this tells me that Ray Seahorn is Carol.
Becky's on the left, Carol's on the right. Becky's on the left, Carol's on the right.
Damn.
Becky, Carol, whatever.
As promised, this show appears to have no relation to the Breaking Bad universe other than the star and its location. And it makes
It
sense
seems like there's a lot of Easter eggs.
that Vince would try to create another hit from scratch without relying on his past work as a crutch. But with Vince and many of the same folks at the helm, I can't help but think that we'll see a lot of parallels in the character-driven storytelling, mix of comedy and drama, and striking cinematography, and a character executing a convoluted scheme like Walt with the rice and cigarette or Mike with the tracker swap. And I hold out hope for more Breaking Bad universe Easter eggs and recognizable places. Would it be too much
Oh my
to
god. Are we finally gonna see Heisenberg's son?
ask for Skinny Pete walking by every once in a while? If you're interested in tracking further developments with this show, or another Apple TV Plus hit, Severance, that I'll be covering, or anything about the
Okay.